Hi everyone, this video is on left hand string crossings. Now just to review, with our right hand string crossings, we raise and lower the arm from the shoulder for the purpose of delivering the hand to the strings and maintaining its shape and angle so that we have consistent tone. Because if I kept my arm still and I just, moved, say, from the wrist, it's changing all kinds of things. It's changing the angle that the hair contacts the string, and that will change the tone. So in order to get a nice consistent tone, I have to keep everything the same with my hand and wrist. So that's why we raise and lower from the shoulder. Well, similarly with the left hand, I want to maintain this, these nicely arched finger shapes. There's a lot of strength, okay, in the arched fingers. So if, say, when I'm going to a lower string, if all I do is reach with the fingers, now my fingers are flattening out and I'm losing that arch, and that will affect the tone. If I do the same thing as I go to the E string, then I'm going to be pulling the fingers in at such tight angles that it will change the contact point of the fingertip on the string, and that's also going to change your tone. So what we do is a combination, but mainly we are going to be moving the elbow. Okay, so this whole arm is all one unit, and we gently pivot the elbow underneath the neck to bring the fingers to the different strings. So what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and place your hand in your 2-3 finger pattern, put your fingers on the strings, and then I want you to really slowly move your elbow, okay, just really gently, really slowly to the left, okay, to your left. And I want you to feel what happens. So don't change anything in the finger shapes. Just your fingers are relaxed and passive. Just gently rock the left hand to the left, and you can feel how it pulls the fingers over to the E string. Now do it just enough to get the fingers touching the E string, and no more. So it doesn't need to be exaggerated. Just gently move it until your fingers touch the E string. Okay? Now go the other way. Bring your entire elbow to the left slowly, and you'll feel it pull your fingertips to the A string. Do it a little bit more, and it will pull your fingertips to the D string, and then a little more, and pull them to the G string. Now at this point, if we are just moving with the elbow, this is pretty far under, okay? This is not completely comfortable. So when we go to the G string, we do bring our elbows further underneath, but we also can reach a little bit with the fingers too. So there will be some reaching, some extending, and some contracting when we go from string to string, but we're also moving the arm. Now, when we move the elbow, what we're really doing is we're really pivoting from the left shoulder. We're really moving from here. And it's very common and very easy for that shoulder to become very stiff and rigid, especially if you're not entirely comfortable with your shoulder pad and your setup. Then you can easily get a frozen left shoulder. And then I see people moving just the hand from string to string. Okay, and this isn't good because this is also changing, the contact points of the fingertips, and it isn't good habit, good left-hand posture. So we want to make sure that the left shoulder is able to move and pivot underneath. So just do some exercises where you pluck with your left finger. So I'm using my third finger, and if you want to hold and support the violin, you can. Here, I'm going to put my bow down. Okay, now just pluck from G string to E string, and try to be aware that you're not doing anything to the hand, that the hand is just very relaxed and still and unchanging, passive, and all we're going to be doing is moving pivoting from the shoulder joint. It brings the elbow, it makes the elbow swing back and forth. And then you can do each string and feel the increments of movement in the elbow. So a little bit to the right, a little bit more to the right, a little bit more to the right. So this will help build good left hand posture. Add that to your daily warm-ups and exercises for your left hand.